Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope everybody is good out there today. And welcome to another episode of Finding Your Purpose. As I always do, I would like to remind everybody to please like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. I heard that it really helps. Just quick reminder. Um, This Saturday is the book fair in Los Angeles, and I am so ever grateful that I will be attending. Um, so if you would like to donate, you still can. The GoFundMe is up still for a little bit. I will put that in the description box below, as well as you can always cash at me too if you would like, or if you would like to support the channel, you can cash up to support the channel, and I'll put my cash app link in the description below as well. With that being said, let's get into today's topic. I'm pretty sure all you guys have heard about it or seen it on the news about the young man Ralph Yarl who got shot in Kansas City. He was running an errand for his parents. They wanted him to get his siblings. They were at a friend's house, but Ralph ended up going to the wrong house. And now, instead of the neighbor saying wrong house, he shoots at him through the window. But oh, he wasn't done there. Then he goes up to the front door and shoots at him. Now, Ralph is in critical condition, and the man who did it, he's elderly. He's like 84 or whatever. He claims that, oh, he came driving up in the neighborhood and in my driveway all fast with his lights shining. I didn't know what he was going to do. Now, sir, if you are that afraid, I don't think you should be living alone if you're that afraid. Now, some may say, well, he is elderly, this and that. Well, if you're that afraid of people you don't know, you shouldn't be living alone. Now, if he is telling the truth, how he was a little afraid, he didn't know who he was, this and that. To be on his side a little, there are some crazy people in this world, and there's been a lot of craziness going on. But, sir, all you had to do was open the door and say, wrong house. You did not have to shoot that young man. He was not a threat to you. He was looking for his siblings. So, what gives you the right to shoot at him through the window, then go outside and shoot him in the head? No, it is not okay, even if you're elderly. If you're elderly like that and you're unaware of things or you're uncomfortable, you should not be living alone. You really shouldn't. because this is not okay. I don't care how old you are. It's not okay. And on the news they were saying that supposedly Ralph went to, a couple of nearby houses to try to get help, and they wouldn't help him. And when he got to the third house, he collapsed, and then that's when they called 911. So, yes, now he's in critical condition, and the man has been charged. Um, right now, he hasn't been charged with attempted murder, but I did see that they were saying that there's a possibility that they could upgrade it, which I think they should. I really think they should because he went to the wrong house. Now, I could see if he was being, an irritant and, you know, act like he was trying to break in or whatever, then okay, defend your property. But the young man went to the wrong house looking for his siblings and you open fire. Instead of you just opening your door and saying the wrong house, or if you didn't want to open your door, open your window and say the wrong house, wrong house. Let them know something. It is not okay to just open fire. See, that's why I stress this so much. We need mental screenings. Some people should not be allowed to have weapons because they just use them at free will. And in this case, from what I read and from other things that I see, to me, it seems like a free will case. Oh, I don't know him. So I'm just going to shoot him. He's at my door. No, it is not okay. I don't care of your age. Because as I stated before, if you are not comfortable with being home alone, because you're afraid of all the craziness going on, get someone to be there with you. Because it's also not okay for you to open fire for no reason. And his excuse was, oh well, he drove up in my driveway all fast. I didn't know what he was gonna do. I didn't know him. Really? You couldn't open your window and say wrong house? Hell, if you were that nervous, you couldn't, you know, shoot, I was going to say call 911, but you never know with them. You can't trust the police nowadays. But I think a simple opening your window or opening your door, just a crack, just to let him hear you that this is the wrong house. Your siblings are not here, or however you want to phrase it, would have been better than opening a fire on him, because now it seems like a hate crime, especially being the fact that the person who did it, I believe, on the news it said he's like, what, in his 80s. I think it was, to be correct, I think he was 84 or something like that. So that makes me wonder, Is this a hate crime because you were around during the hateful times? I'm talking about the strong hateful times. You were around then, so is this a hate crime? Only time will tell. It sure seems like it if you look at his age and the fact that he just opened fire instead of reassuring the young man that this is the wrong house. You know, I don't know you, your siblings are not here, something of the sort like that. We have to use better judgment. We need to do better. We need to do better. And it doesn't matter your age. It does not matter your age. As long as you are breathing, you're able to function with a clear thought process, you can do better. You can do better. So I hope there's not a lot of people. Well, he was 80 something. He's elderly. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Because I'm going to be real. I have elderly people in my family who think better than I do. They rationalize better than I do. So, it's not it's not okay. We need to do better. And my heart goes out to, you know, Ralph and his family. And they say that they have set up a GoFundMe for all his medical expenses. And I believe he's raised quite a bit. So thank you, God, for the gracious people out there in the world. And apparently, a lot of people have heard about the story, like around the world, and they went to the guy's house that did this, and they're demanding justice. And I'm not saying attack the elderly man or anything like that, but I hope the justice system gets this correct, because at first he was taken in and then they let him go because apparently they couldn't get a testimony. Well, I was gonna say testimony. No, they couldn't get a statement from the victim. Well, no shit, Sherlock. He's in critical condition. You expect him to speak? So, now is where they're picking up the charges, and depending on how everything goes, it could go all the way up to attempted murder. And I'm just blown away because part of me is like, man, you were 80 something years old. You knew damn well you can open up your door at least halfway enough for him to hear you and say the wrong house. Or if you didn't want to open up your door, crack your window, let him know wrong house, move along. But then there's another side of me is, does he have dementia? A slight case of it, did he go back into those old days, or is he just being hateful? You know, you never know. You never know. But I do believe that Ralph and his family deserves, justice, because all he was doing was trying to get his siblings. He was harmed for doing something he was told to do. Go get your siblings. And that's not right. So something needs to be done. And it needs to happen quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, with that being said, you guys, love one another, love your family, love yourself, and be safe out there. Be safe. And as I always say, we are all designed for a purpose. We all have a purpose. So if you haven't found your purpose, it's okay. You will find it. Keep searching. It's there. And if you found your purpose, stand in it. Don't let anybody knock you off. You got this. We're in this together. You can make it. And I will see you all next week. Oh, one quick side note. I will try to take um pictures of the book festival, um and I'll try to find a way to post them here on YouTube, as well as my other social media accounts. So, yes, with that being said, oh, and one more quick thing. I'm gonna sh- shortly, once I figure out how to do it, I'm going to post the interview that I did for the book festival. I have the link. I'm gonna post the link to let you guys see how the interview went. And as I stated, sh- a short time ago, I will try to take pictures and video of the book festival on Saturday, and then I will try to post them here and let you guys know how it went. And with that being said, I will see you next week. Love ya. Stay safe out there.